we're gonna do an improv game so we can warm up and get loose and get ready to act. So we're gonna play a game called Zip Zap Zop. So we're going to zip it to someone, that person receives it and zaps it to another person, and then they zop it to another person. All right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Ready?
Perfect.
We've all heard of this game?
Yeah.
Ready? And zip.
Zap. Zop.
Zip. Zap.
Zop. Zip.
Zap.
Zop.
Zip. Zap.
Zop. Zip.
Zap.
Zop. Zip.
Zap. Zop.
Zip.
Zap. Zap.
Zap.
The point of like doing like the improv games and stuff too is it's supposed to like kind of loosen you up and make you able to be silly and be funny and be extra in front of your peers. It's very difficult in a show like this, or it's really difficult to be the only person on the stage, and this is a really emotional show, and it's hard to have 4 people watching you from the audience, everything you're doing on the second night of rehearsal, to be bringing these huge emotions. And so she was having a difficult time, and so I thought, let me get up on the stage and run around like a maniac and laugh and be the most crazy, over-the-top spastic that I can be, so that she won't be embarrassed by being over the top and bringing that emotion. Because, you know, that it can get scary to do that, but, you know, you got to in a show like this. So Audrey is young, and this is the first time that she's ever had a role this big on a stage this big. It meant a lot to her because her parents apparently have done shows here and grew up in this theater. And so she started getting a little emotional when she was talking about that, and it was beautiful. She's gonna do a great job, I know she is. So the rehearsal process for this show is a little bit different in the sense that our first rehearsal, we had both of them here, but all the rest of the rehearsals up until almost the run of tech is we're gonna have the actors here one at a time to work with them one-on-one. And so naturally that's gonna be a little bit harder for them to get into the character. They don't have anyone to play off of, they don't have anyone to act to. Once you really started going there, it was like a light turned on. I started feeling myself get emotional, I just kind of sat there and just was amazed. You can really tell but the difference between someone who's just doing a scene and someone who's got it, it was like a light bulb. And that's what I saw when she did that. It was beautiful.
I feel really good. We got a lot of work done with the first number, and we went over the last number that we did. The first read through, we went and we sang through everything, and then we blocked the very last number, and we went over that today. And then we went over my first song today, and it went really well. I definitely feel like we got a lot of work done. So far, he's been a wonderful director. I feel like I've definitely like connected with him on a friendship level, and it's a very nice environment. They just want me to come in and just give the best that I have, and I don't have a problem with that at all. It means so incredibly much because me and my family, they have done shows at Laurel Little Theater for as long as I can remember, and I feel really blessed that I get to do that and kind of carry on the legacy, so to speak. But as far as like theater, this is the biggest project that I've done, and I'm nervous. I'm absolutely terrified, but I'm also very excited and very grateful that I get to have this experience, because not many people do, and I'm very grateful that they chose me. I think the hardest thing for me is the acting of it, because I'm the only one on stage, and so I have to like mime everything. If I'm like doing something to another person, I have to mime that because I'm the only one on stage, and I don't really have anyone to hide behind. Like it's just me, and acting that out and feeling those emotions is, it's as hard as one would expect. But I've been acting and singing like together at the same time for as long as I've been doing theater. I've been doing theater for about 12 years, and it's like I've gotten used to it. It feels natural for me to, while I'm singing, to act it out as well. Like that's just what I naturally do.
You said like take like a couple of deep breaths at the beginning to kind of steel yourself. I kind of see them from back there. I feel like they could be better.
A stage deep breath can even be, just like.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I can tell what you're doing from that back there, and it's good. I'm getting like the emotional arc of the song.
Perfect.
Absolutely.
I'm mostly excited. I'm mostly excited to take this on and get an experience from it and learn from it. And I wouldn't say that I'm as nervous as I am excited. Like, there is absolutely nervousness that comes with it, and I kind of take that. I don't let it be a negative thing. Like, I take it and I kind of just turn it into excitement, and that really is what gets me through it.
Yeah, she's great. I know it's my job to, give the right direction to help her open up and reach her max potential and really go all the way.